Hello, Taurus love. I hope you are doing beautifully well. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to September. A little bit late, but it has been my birthday, so I've been having a lot of fun. Thank you to everyone who sent me a lovely birthday message, sent me some birthday love. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Taurus, there has been this feeling. Okay, there's no other way to... Alright, before we get into the reading, book a reading, Rubyreadstarot.com, become a member here and receive exclusive updates on lunar events as well as astrological reports on other things as well. Book a reading, Rubyreadstarot.com. So there's been this feeling that I picked up for you, Taurus, and it was like super strong, and I pick up these vibes, these feelings, and I kind of have to go with them because, I mean, being super empathic and highly sensitive, more often than not, you really do pick up on energies and you're not even sure why you pick up on so much. But the thing is, with you, Taurus, I had this vibe of like, when is it going to stop? When is the real thing going to come along? And when is it actually going to be the real thing? And it was so clear. It was like, when is this going to stop? That's the Chariot card for September. Card of Cancer. That's the Page of Wands. And that's the Queen of Wands. So it looks as if you're moving towards more confidence, Taurus. There are some necessary journeys that you may need to make, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with not only your confidence, but how much charisma and charm and tenacity you may be really picking up on in Virgo season and in September. That's the Five of Wands. There may have been some form of conflict, Taurus, and there is some sort of moving on from that. There is a real need for you to work on your confidence a little bit and just kind of see where it is that you can kind of try and really monitor some of this like unnecessary use of energy, especially when it comes to the conflict in your life. You are being diverted. It's a new direction, and so some form of courage is going to be needed. That's the Four of Wands. This is my 1111 portal to the happy place card. I want to say the goalpost, the goal, the finish line, it's really not so far away. It's really not. The only thing here is if an invitation comes forward to you, are you open to receiving it? Or is there still some triggers or traumas or reasons why you can't or reason why it cannot that still kind of hinder you, Taurus? That's the Nine of Swords. I feel as if there is something bubbling away under the surface, especially when it comes to commitment, marriages, relationships, and the such. I think you've been working on your confidence and you've been really trying, and this could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. I want to say that there is some form of an invitation, some form of love, some sort of an offering that's on its way to you, but there are a few triggers, traumas, things that are still piercing in that mind of yours that need addressing, Taurus. Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Five of Swords. You can really throw yourself into work right now. It's Virgo season, getting on with the practical. It's a really good time for you to work on your money. It's a good idea for you to get really still, really quiet, and really focus on what it is that you know grows your abundance. This is the necessary time, care, and due diligence that's needed in order to distract you from this Five of Swords and this Five of Wands. You're very successfully winning the battles and collecting the swords, Taurus, but there is this energy of, are you directing your energy in the right place? Because there are moves that need to be made, and you probably need to make them with a lot more authority. Aries energy is all over this reading. It's super strong. That's the Judgment card. A decision that needs to be made in regards to a specific person, a partner, a relationship, that seems to be doing a lot more triggering and conflict creating, and probably bringing up certain triggers and traumas from the past. And so where you're being asked to make a decision about 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands, you really are in a place where you have to decide. Taurus, the World card at the bottom of the deck. You know, Uranus in your sign has been training Venus in Virgo. Venus being your ruling planet, Virgo being your sister Earth sign. Uranus in your sign is trying to get you to do things in a brand new way, including the people you live with, the people that you are in relationships with, and the such. Taurus, there are certain doors, cycles, things that are closing out, and it's the end of a cycle, and the world is your oyster, and it's kind of an invitation for you to really look at what it is that you tell yourself in regards to your personal autonomy. You are being asked to step up as this emperor, and there is a decision that you've got to make about which path your life is leading on. This 10 of Cups, very much a happy, content, fulfilled home. And this 10 of Wands, where it's been burdensome, it's been problematic, and you really had to carry the load. And I think it's safe to say that all family life goes with, I mean, it's common sense. Burdens are part of life, especially if it's a family that you're holding together, or your own home, or whatever the thing is. It's not necessary, but there are times where, you know, things happen and you come across these feelings, and that's absolutely okay. But as long as you're not making like your life that, as long as life is not just that, is what I guess the thing is here. Taurus, you will be prompted to make a move. Could be in regards to a Cancerian, doesn't have to be. You will be asked to kind of ride between the good and the bad and just take a bit more ownership and go for it. You know, it's taking charge, it's taking command, and it's plugging forward. You will be presented with opportunities to see where it is that there may have been holes in your confidence. Invitations, being asked out on dates, fun, flirty messages. Let it do for your confidence what it can. The 4 of Wands and the 9 of Swords is saying that there are traumas that really need releasing and healing, especially when it comes to relationships, forgiving, forgetting, forgiving yourself, allowing yourself to really just move on from traumas that keep you debilitated and don't allow you to move on. The time is now to grow. And there is a lot of victory in growth. And so don't be surprised if you find yourself being victorious because you did the work to just grow beyond the status quo. You are the emperor in the month of September, and decisions that you make between the dualities of good and bad, I think, have a brand new perspective to them. Allow yourself to close out certain chapters and open new doors, Taurus. Welcome to the rest of your life. If you enjoyed the reading, I trust that you will give it a thumbs up. Do leave me a comment. I love it when you do that. Book a reading, rubyreadstarot.com. Become a member here at the channel. Mwah! All of my love to you.